ND on. There we go. Pretty sunny today. There he is. What are you doing, Pooch boys? Peeing in the trees. So hello, recording on the Canon XM2 today. There's meant to be potentially quite big storms coming in, coming over from America. Thanks, America. Because you know, if you've been following me a while, I love the sort of crazy weather. So really in the wrong country for that. But we are getting sort of more and more heat waves, which I certainly don't like, especially with my condition, fibromyalgia. It's a lot of heat. No, not good for me. Equally damp weather though, like people with arthritis have the same sort of thing. Fibromyalgia, if you've not heard of it before, long story short, it's a bit like, it's a lot like arthritis actually. It's just it doesn't show up in normal lab results, or any sort of results really. It's sort of a mixture of tests you have to have until you find out you have it, because you failed every other test. So yeah, that was a fun process. But I'm not really on here to talk about that weather. So yes, hopefully we'll get some storms later. It was quite windy last night, but I didn't end up filming anything because it was just rain on and off and a bit of wind. I mean, strong wind admittedly. It seems like it's going to start like that again later this evening, and then the proper storm should be coming tomorrow. So you know, I have to look out for that. I'll definitely film it on something. I've got the FX7 out near the window at the moment, sort of locked in that area. See what that sort of performance gives me. I mean, it's a very high quality camera, but low light isn't the best. Might be better getting like the FX1000 out, and then I'll use a camera like this as well, because it's just a great low light performance. And then it'll give you a mixture of older and newer cameras to film it on. But yeah, not got this camera out in a while, so I thought I would get some recording on it. Colours in this camera are fantastic. The greens do come out really like cartoonishly strong, even with everything on standard. I have checked the menus. Just yeah, really pops the colours, which is really nice, to be fair. That one's ND off because I'm pointing into darker areas. That's off now. So yes, with the Canon XM2, it was actually one of the longest running cameras, I believe, on the market. They kept this in production for at least 5 years, which is sort of unheard of for a camera to go on that long. I think it was actually a lot more than that. I have to double check. I'll put it in the description, but I do remember hearing that. And I certainly remember seeing it for a long old time, wishing I could afford one back when they were new, but that time period I was not long out of school and didn't have a few £1,000s, which is what they sort of retailed back then. And now they're actually finally coming down. They have held their value a lot, much like the TRV-900, due to skaters loving these sort of run and gun handle cameras, you know, with the wide lens as well, which I've got for this actually, but it's not on at the moment. This is just a standard lens. Filming in 4:3, though it does do 16:9, it's still 4:3 chip sensor, so it's really just artificial cropping, which, where possible, I'd like to use the camera in its natural format, just because it's designed for that, so it's silly not to, really. Toby enjoying the sun. It's gone hot again today, isn't it? The ND on. Toby, thinking about sausages and bacon. Oh, sure it is. Recording on a brand new Panasonic metal tape, which you don't see many of. Right, I think that's enough sort of run and gun. I think it's enough testing footage. As I say, I've just got it out to give it a good run, because with cameras, you know, I've got quite a wide selection, and I don't like any of them to sit too long, so I sort of mix up any cameras that I haven't been using in a while, record something. But yeah, let's get this onto the computer, and I'll speak to you in the next one.